Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
You don't want it?
Hey everybody, we're back to the Daily Biker.
Are you gonna do the intro?
I think I just did.
It's not quite like that.
It's
Yeah.
exactly like that.
No one heard anything you just said.
Hey, welcome to the
This ain't NPR. This ain't NPR.
Biker.
Say it soft.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. That's how you do it.
No.
With two thumbs up,
Oh.
like this guy. I am Marcus, your clueless leader. We have a full house tonight. We're having a good time. This is the official, unofficial podcast 1,000 download episode. Although we're actually at like 1,200 downloads now.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Fancy?
We do have a full house tonight. There was other people we were hoping to get here, but we are limited on staffing, just like the rest of the world is. But
You guys are getting paid?
yes, we will do the roundhouse like 90% of the time. We have Lewis.
I'm here again.
Again.
We also have Miss Megan.
Hello.
We have the ever fearless and the great old wise one, Bill.
What's up?
I knew he was going to come out with something like that.
He's sitting there thinking about it.
Yeah, I've been practicing all week long. Of course, we have the lovely Miss Muffin.
Hello.
And back by popular demand, since I got a bunch of emails saying, don't let that guy back on the show, Filled.
Too bad I'm back.
He's back, bitches.
I said it once. Actually, I said it on the first one. I'll say it on this one. This is Mr. Grayson Fielding, ladies.
Hello.
He's single. He's a firefighter.
And ready to mingle.
He's a,
ready to mingle.
he's a,
What'd you
what
say?
I say earlier?
Oh, he's an Aquarius.
he's an Aquarius. Was that right?
You were right.
I don't know what to say. Boomch.
Likes to walk long walks on the beach.
Yep, long walks on the beach. He likes pina coladas,
Pina coladas.
having sex on the beach,
Mojitos.
getting caught in the rain.
Mojitos.
Okay, I was quoting a song.
Oh, I ruined it.
You like me?
So, anyways,
He likes shrimp tacos.
yeah. All right. So, first things first. All right. We're going to start this like this. I would have said this in quiet when Lewis wasn't here, but he's here, so I'm going to say it anyways. So, for those of y'all sitting at home, we're going to incorporate a drinking game in tonight's episode.
Oh,
So,
God.
every time Lewis mentions Kawasaki, you have to take a drink.
I like it.
I like it.
Get ready. It's
We're
coming.
we're getting turned.
I like it.
All right, so before we started this episode, we went inside and we watched a video. For those of y'all that haven't seen, for those of you that have been hiding under a rock, don't know what technology is. If you don't know what technology is, I'm not sure how you found this podcast. But either way, what are y'all arguing about?
He just wasted
It's domestic
beer.
violence going on over here.
Dumped his whole beer.
Anyways, back to the conversation at hand. Harley released a brand new motorcycle. Not on the market yet, but they released the video. Lewis?
I'm excited. Definitely. It
Yeah.
looks awesome. It does. It looks.
Yeah.
It looks really badass.
So, Harley Davidson has released the video. I'm not even going to try and say his name, but the CEO,
Shokan.
something like that. The CEO of Harley Davidson and then Bill Davidson went to Scotland and they rode the new Sportster S.
Yes, they did.
So if you haven't watched it yet, stop where you are, go watch it, come back. I'll give you a second.
Well, while they're doing that, so talk about the video quality and the production they did for this. That was
Oh, he is
that was
awesome.
that was a really good job. in
They
itself.
spent a lot of money
They did.
to
as
do that.
they should have, because it's an amazing. What they have come up with is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they came up. They did
amazing video quality. Great video. Went back to the Davidson family
Yeah, the
homestead.
where the family, I guess you can say, was founded before they migrated to the United States
Yes.
in Scotland. I don't know, and they never said it on the video, and I've never looked it up. But there's those. They show like those medallions.
Mhm.
So I don't know what that is. If
I
that's
don't
where
either.
you can go visit it or whatever, and get like a medallion to hang up or something. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
so the new Sportster S, we're talking lightweight frame, liquid cooled, 1250 cc revolutionary max motor, 121 horsepower, 94 foot-pounds of torque. And I don't have exact numbers on it, but I'm hearing somewhere between 450 and 500 pounds.
Yeah.
So, thoughts?
Thoughts? I think, and you and I had this conversation. It might have been about 2 years ago when they dropped the 131.
Okay.
All right, and if I remember what I said correctly, okay, how much further are they going to be able to go with air cooled technology, and at what point do we go to the water cooled motors? Because it's going to happen, and it honestly should have happened a long time ago. But here we are.
Yeah.
And this is exactly, and this is what's cool about this whole project, the Pan America and this. So they're doing exactly what we've kind of fantasized about them doing for a long time, which is coming out with the water cooled high horsepower motor.
Well, so I don't know why, but it seems like with water cooled, you can get a lot more power out of it. I don't know what the whole deal is with that, but it just seems like water cooled motors put down more power. Do you have anything to say, Phil?
No.
What do you think of new Sportster? You sitting over there looking at some videos?
No, I'm trying to look and see what those medallions were. Also, while listening to your conversation, I think it's going to be a blast. I think anyone that's going to ride it is going to really enjoy it. I think that the time and detail, because that engine alone, I mean, it's just going to be.
Well,
Yeah.
I like the fact that engine is being shared with two bikes.
Oh
Yeah, well, I mean, they say in the video that this is just the first of many.
Yeah. Well,
So-
and I guarantee you what's going to happen is we're going to see the bike that everybody is kind of looking forward to, which was the Street Fighter.
The Bronx?
Yeah,
The
the
Bronx,
Bronx.
God, I hope so.
guarantee
I love that
it's
thing.
happening.
Now, the Bronx is a 975, same motor, 975. So engine's been sleeved down to create that displacement. But you know, the engine's already sleeved at a 1250.
Yeah.
So where can they go from there? Can they go up? How much further can they go up?
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
I
But
mean,
here's my thing on this bike. So
1450 or 1500 cc liquid cooled touring motorcycle.
yeah, I mean, it would make sense to me. But like on this, so everybody was kind of like, well, it's not as much horsepower as the Pan America, and it's been detuned or redesigned, whatever. Okay, so great, but
At 500 pounds, you're already lighter than a Pan
well,
America.
we already are lighter than Pan America. You've already got 120 horsepower on a bike like that, and we've never ridden it, and we don't really know anybody that has. But how much power can you realistically put in that bike and still be able to use it? All right. So I had this same thing when people were putting 131s in their road glides or street glides or whatever. I'm like, okay, that's great. You're never going to be able to use the power that bike's going to give you, right? In its current attire.
Yeah.
So, do you really need to go above 120? Well, no, but I guarantee they've already got parts on the shelves to be able to do it. But going kind of towards what you said with when is the touring models going to get the Rev Max engine? That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool. To have a street glide, to have a road glide that you can, you start getting power on up in towards the 4,000, maybe 5,000 RPM range that takes off like a rocket.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Well, I'm wondering though too if they would go directly into something like that. or if they would try and pull some sort of technology from the Revolutionary Max motor into an air cooled before they take that big leap, because that's a big leap. And right now in the world of people that are riding Harley Davidsons, you still have a lot of the older generation that didn't buy the V-Rod when they came out
Right.
because it was a liquid cooled Harley Davidson. And you have some older generation that's currently looking at the Pan America and they're going, that's not a Harley. And I think you're going to have the same thing a little bit with the Sportster. Keep in mind, though, that older generation is not the majority of the people that are buying
And
the
that's
Harley Davidson.
That's exactly right, and that's what I love about this new CEO, this new team. That's they're going in a direction where it was always the criticism of Harley, and every video that you've seen, the fall of Harley Davidson, and they're going after an aging market, and whatever. They've completely turned that around. So we're 2 bikes in already of a totally, hey, that's not a Harley type bike.
Mm-hmm.
So they're definitely going in the right direction.
Well, I almost wonder, because the original plan that you heard was they were going to release the Pan America and the Bronx at the exact same time. Is if it's more of a situation where they're playing some things very strategically, where they've kind of said, we have this whole new engine. We're going to step out bold. And the whole world is going to see this motor, and a lot of them are going to experience the engine itself being in the Pan America. And then we're going to give them something that they're used to, aka Sportster, but we're going to completely redesign it and get them excited about it because they're excited about the Pan America, versus going, okay, well, let's drop the Bronx now. And people go, okay, are they just bringing out a whole new line of motorcycles because it's not a Harley Davidson? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I got a feeling that in the next few, probably the next or the next couple of Sportster lines that come out, you are going to have, if it's not the Bronx, you're going to have something that, okay, well, we scratched the Bronx and this is what we got instead that's going to be something similar. It's going to fit that role of what the Bronx was supposed to feel.
I think that new Sportster, depending on what you do to it, you could almost start to get into filling that role. Now, for me, I think it's the bike. When I say that I think the bike's going to be small, I don't necessarily mean length or width. I think height-wise, it's going to be kind of a smaller motorcycle,
Right.
Whereas the Bronx should be physically a little bit taller
Right.
motorcycle. But are you going to be able to raise the suspension? If you can take that Sportster, put a little bit taller suspension on it, change the bars out for maybe a clip-on or something like that, dude, you might end up basically with a Bronx
Maybe.
already.
Well, maybe, but here's the thing. So, with the Pan America, it seems like they kind of made a bike where you didn't have to do anything to it, and it was good to go. You throw your bags on it, and you're good to go. So, my point being...
Well, I was going to say they made a bike you didn't have to do anything to, except for open up a P&A book.
I don't know what that is.
It's parts and accessories.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing. Really? Do you have to? No. That bike is perfect the way it is.
Do you want to? You
I
just said
mean-
throw bags on it.
He did.
He just said throw bags on it.
Yeah.
Everybody heard him say first thing he said, right?
Okay,
throw
of
bags
course,
on it.
if you're going to
Okay.
have a tournament, you're going to throw bags
Okay.
on it. But
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we all were on the same page, that the very first thing you said was throw bags on it.
But I'm talking about okay, so okay, so the first thing you
Sweep that
do
under the rug real quick.
when you buy a street glide, what's the first thing you want to do?
Not throw bags on it.
You want to
I'm gonna put bars
really?
on it. put
How
a
many
different
people
seat.
have extended bags, aftermarket bags on their street glide?
Yeah, those people.
So outside of the bags, bars, exhaust, seat, all this shit. The Pan America,
Everything.
you don't do any of that shit too. It is good to go. It's done the way it is. So with that being the case,
you're saying
I think
you're
that
saying the
they're-
Pan America is a great functioning motorcycle without doing anything to it from the
without
factory.
doing anything to it.
Okay.
And I
will-
think
I'll give you.
with the Sportster, if they come out with a different variation of it, Okay, well, yeah, you can buy some shocks and you can do bars and you do this one we have, but they're probably going to build one where it's already good to go and you don't have to do any of that too. If you want more of a conventional sport bike street fighter.
Well, if you notice in the video when they talked about the P&A, it was literally trim.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was grips, motor trim, mirrors. I imagine you'll see probably a custom seat, but it'll be like custom stitch or something of that nature. Actually, I say that. If you notice, that bike didn't have something in the video. Rear seat.
Correct.
P&A, they're going to be offering a rear seat. They're going to be offering a passenger backrest. They're going to be offering a windshield. They're going to be offering those types of things.
Which is kind of smart. I mean, hell, how many Sportsters do you see that actually have people in the back of them anyways? Usually it's one-up riding. You know, it's a one-up bike most of the time.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the people that bought Slims. I don't know how many people bought Slims that ever put a back seat on it, because the people that was looking at a Slim, they bought a Deluxe or a Heritage.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Because it was, and I mean, we experience those people. They come in and they're like, oh man, I really like that Slim. And they'll be going, and I'm going to put windshield and saddlebags and a backrest. And it's like, let's go over here and look at this Heritage. And vice versa. I've had it happen. Someone looked after Bill traded in his Heritage, someone come in there and looked at it, and they were talking about it. They loved the way it looked and everything. And they were talking about taking the windshield off of it, taking the back seat off of it, taking the backrest off of it, taking the saddlebags off of it. And I said, let's walk over here and look at this Slim.
Yeah.
Because what you're talking about is essentially the same motorcycle. Fenders being different and those types of things. To me, it's foolish to spend the money
Right.
to turn it into something completely different that you could have bought from the factory.
Oh, absolutely, all day long. Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely not cost effective at all, unless you plan on interchanging those. You know, the backrest, back seat, taking it on off. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Well, yeah, but with the new Heritage, if you get the backrest, it's a quick detach anyways.
Yeah, that's nice.
So it's not necessarily one of those things where you have to fiddle with that a whole lot.
Right.
And I think a lot of people that buy the Heritage for the purpose of those types of features, they're probably going to leave the backrest on. They probably don't necessarily care as much about the fact that it is a quick detach.
Right.
I think a lot of your guys that buy Heritages right now to be the solo riding bikes, they're not buying the new Heritage to do that. They're buying the older Heritage. They're going into late 90s, early 2000 Heritage Softail and building the Cholo series.
Right.
It feels so weird when I say Cholo. I know we say it, but it almost sounds like you're being,
bad, but that's what it is.
it sounds like you're being extremely racist when you say, oh, it's a Cholo. It's
Well,
like,
if you
Now
say
you say
it
it
like
like
that,
It didn't until you made it sound.
all right, well, welcome to Tennessee. So, anyways, we're going to move on past that. We had a party today at the shop.
it was a good one.
Good party.
Yeah.
I got to have fun.
Yep. Filled.
I got to ride someone I've been wanting to ride for a long time.
Well, hang on, we'll get to that. Filled and Heather and Danny were judges for the Miss White Lightning contest. That ended up being awesome. The party ended up being awesome, although we had a couple hurdles that we had to clear. Actually, there was three. I had to clear 3 hurdles. Y'all know about 2 of them, but I had a 3rd hurdle I had to clear that day. Turned out to be a fantastic event, fantastic party, good time. I think parties there too are just going to get better, bigger. It's going to be a good time. So, okay, moving on because Field has to talk about it. What did you do at the party today, Field?
Nothing.
No, tell everybody. You want to talk about it.
I don't
Be
want to.
shy.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not anymore, I don't.
100% you do.
I don't.
Hey, Field, what's behind you right now?
Motorcycles.
What kind of motorcycle is directly behind you?
It's a Harley. It's not the new Sportster, which we were talking about, but whatever.
What is it? Tell us what it is.
It's a motorcycle. I thought
What
we
is
were
it? We're not
past
going to
this.
drag this out of you.
It's an FXR.
Okay.
And
It's a FXR.
it made me happy. That's what I wanted to ride.
Did you ride it today?
I did. It made me feel special.
What'd you think about the FXR? Because you don't have that much experience with different Harleys and stuff like that.
No, I mean,
especially older ones.
Well, I mean, my brother does have an old Evo that I have ridden too much now, but I haven't got to ride that, which I've been wanting to ride.
What's funny is I was about to say, what's old?
Well, it's
Because the
1986.
Evo stopped in 98. Yeah, well, 98. That Ian was born in 99.
Right, that's true. But he's not old. No, he's got a 97 or 96 or something like that.
Yeah.
But no, that's what I want. So
Yeah, an old
someone we know was nice enough to. I turned around, he threw a set of keys at me. I said, "Ooh," and then we left.
So you enjoyed the FXR.
Yeah, I really want one.
And Lewis rode your Street Glide.
Yeah, but he also owns a Street Glide.
Yeah, but you know what Lewis's Street Glide doesn't have that your bike now has?
T-balls.
T-bars. T-bar of the world.
T-bar the world. We can't have too many more people at Street Glides have T-bars.
T-bar nation.
And no front fender.
Oh,
yeah, he's the.
I
he's
felt
the
really
only one
good
with no
riding
front
around
fender.
with no front fender. I'm starting to understand it now.
What
It's
was
just
this
a
good
thing.
feeling?
It's just a thing, man.
You felt like a total.
Free.
Yeah.
You know how many people? You know how many
Was
people?
that-
You know how many
felt
people
like
I can
Kyle.
run to the back of and not hurt anything besides their car?
I can do that.
Yeah, until it hits your fender. I don't have one to hit.
No, my you got to remember I got a bigger wheel, so it sticks out further.
Nah.
So, anyways, you got to ride the FXR. You enjoyed it.
Did it tickle you?
It tickled my feet.
I want you to be honest though. Was there things about it you were like, I wish it was
But of course,
this,
it
or I
has
wish
no
that?
balls, but that's okay because it is what it is. But it's exactly what I want. When I was like, man, I really want to ride one.
So it didn't let you down.
No, it did not let me down at all.
So you did go in with pure expectations of going, okay, this is a 35-year-old motorcycle.
100%. And I got on it, started it, I giggled, and then I rode it and I giggled. The first stoplight we put, he's laughing and I was laughing. I had a great time.
It was so much fun to look in there. I even adjusted his mirrors as we were going down the road. I was like, man, I just want to kind of see what he's doing back there. And I could see him
I was smiling.
through his full face
I was
helmet.
cheesing.
I could see him smiling. I
was
seen his
cheesing.
eyes and everything.
So
That's
where did y'all go? Did y'all go on the standard test ride, Luke?
No, we went. What is it? Is it Jenkins? And all the way down to Ooltewah, Ringgold Road,
So Jenkins to Stanford Gap.
Stanford Gap. Yeah, and
okay.
then when we got to the first roundabout, we just made a full circle and then came back.
Okay, and Stanford Gap Road's a pretty good road, and that's similar to the Pan America route too.
Yeah,
Making sure that you get on those curvy roads and everything.
And what did you ride?
I rode his.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
So that's the other
Yeah.
thing. So me and Lewis both rode.
VMAX.
Yeah, a VMAX.
Yeah.
Billy's VMAX.
Billy let us.
Really?
He
What?
really.
What did I miss?
Obviously.
The only reason Billy wanted you to ride the VMAX was to put me on the back of it.
Oh yeah, he wanted you to go on the back. I was working though, so that was the thing. I was trying to work, so I took off real quick. went around the block, and come back.
There'll definitely be other opportunities.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure there'll be other opportunities to put you on the back of the VMAX.
And take it when you get the opportunity. Take it because it is a blast.
So
ride.
what was funny was when I came back with a VMAX, I was like, do you want the good or the bad? He's like, there's no bad. I was like, there's no bad? Okay. What motorcycle manufacturer in the 21st century does not put self-canceling turn signals on their motorcycle? And he goes, okay, that might be fair. I was like, you just said there's no bad.
When you have a bike that badass, you don't have to have self-canceling
I just
signals.
want to clarify, the bike is bad. Okay? But he understands exactly what I told him a couple weeks ago about the bike does a couple things really well, but unfortunately that's only about 10 to 20% of what you want a motorcycle to do.
All
So
right.
he's done what?
What did he purchase?
What did he purchase?
He bought his Road
2020
King.
2021 Road King
2021
Special.
Road King. Yeah, real
That's
nice bike.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it is a really nice bike.
And he thoroughly enjoys that thing. Of course, the very first thing he did was put that little slimline windshield and everything on there.
That's a good looking windshield on the Road King.
Yeah, those windshields are really nice looking. We have a Road King, another Road King special up there that has that windshield on it. It's kind of a reddish color. I'd really like to get Megan up there to even just sit on it, just so you can see what you think about it. Because I think for Megan, when it comes to Harleys, I think that's honestly Megan's next step.
Yeah, probably so.
I don't foresee it being too far in your future until you're going, hey, can I get something? Because for you now, if you wanted to ride to work, it's a backpack. Your only option is a backpack.
Well, it's not the only option.
Well,
I'm
okay.
looking at 2 other options right now.
Yeah. She does have. She is one of those people that got a Heritage and immediately took the backrest and saddlebags off of it.
Those saddlebags are hideous.
They are hideous.
They're old motorcycle lady-ish.
Old motorcycle lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't wear a bra.
Hey, I don't want to point out.
sags.
I don't want to point out anything, but Bill bought a Heritage because he loved that look of those leather saddlebags with the studs on them at one point in
I
It's an
time.
old motorcycle.
No, I thought you were hip.
He is hip now that he bought a Road Glide.
Yeah.
So Billy's bike. I mean, that was fun. It very much made me think of riding the Livewire though.
Yeah,
The way
it
that
did.
torque is.
Yeah, and that's what's cool about that bike too is that there's no, like if you get on a 600, for instance, like a Z6, R6, whatever.
Are you British?
Sorry, I watch a lot of Top Gear. But
That's fine.
He just said a Z6.
and it rolls off the tongue so much better than
Wait, hang on. Who makes Zeds?
Kawasaki.
Drink.
I'm out. I need another one.
Are those in here?
No,
Just give
those
me
are in the
Miller.
other cooler.
There you go.
Anyways, a Z6.
So, anyways,
Oh, prim and proper.
600cc bike.
Please say that with your pinky up.
You have to rev the hell out of it before you get anything out of it, right?
Yeah.
So this one you don't. Once you get probably around 3,000 RPM, you instantly start feeling pull. No matter realistically, whatever gear that you're in, unless you're of course in way higher gear. But normal everyday, it's a very rideable bike. That's what I really thought was cool about it because
it is, but
I was expecting it not to be.
It is, but I will say this, and this is just a personal preference. Sitting there in the parking lot, just trying to kind of ease out to take off, it doesn't have that torque to just kind of pull you through from
Yeah, it's
a
definitely
stop
not a
at a
beach
parking
wind.
lot. When
Yeah.
you're on the road, it's a different story taking off from a stoplight because it go.
Yeah.
When you're in a parking lot, though, it's like, okay, maneuver out slowly, maneuver around drunk people walking through the middle of your parking lot and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So that was one of the kind of drawbacks. If it had a little bit more torque on that aspect, it might have been a different story. So,
Well, what I thought was cool.
is he pulling out a gat?
Just a handful of band-aids.
Handful of band-aids.
What I thought was really cool about the whole thing was I was really expecting it not to be that rideable of a bike, but it did handle pretty well for an enormous motorcycle. I mean, let's face it, the thing is it's a beast. Slower in the parking lots or whatever, yeah, it doesn't feel you can definitely feel the weight.
Yeah.
You can definitely feel that there's a lot of motor up here.
Yeah.
When you get out on the road, once you get above 20 miles an hour and above, that all goes away. And I wasn't expecting that either. Something else I wasn't expecting, and I think this has a lot to do with the windshield you had, the lack of wind hitting my face or my chest. I really thought that it was going to be a lot more, and it wasn't. It was almost, for me, my stature, I thought it was very similar to being on my street glide with that huge ass fairing.
Yeah.
I didn't get it up really fast. I kind of, somebody else's bike. He was nice enough to let me ride it, so took it a little easy. But when I got on the entrance ramp to go to the, get on the interstate, so I thought, you know what? I want to feel what this thing was designed to do. I want to feel that pull.
Yeah.
So I got really, really slow. First gear, let the clutch out, got the bike straightened up, pointed down the interstate, and hit it with everything that it had.
Yeah.
Front tire didn't come off the ground, which
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised. And I thought I'm going to just do a 10 to 60 run. By the time I had time to react, I was doing 71.
Yeah.
I still haven't left first gear. And I didn't wind this thing out to really where it could have really thrown some power out. I still had a lot left.
Wow.
I never hit the shifting lock.
I hit the shift lock.
I didn't. As
Don't
soon as I went to second, I was like, this bike is insane.
Yeah.
Holy shit. If you ever get a chance to ride one, do it.
So when I was on my ride, when I was thinking about it while I was on my ride, I was like, man, Field really needs to ride this motorcycle. But then it hit me, nothing against you, Field. I don't want you to get hurt. I know you're fairly new to riding motorcycles. That would have been
It's okay.
It's because we care.
that would have been like giving a 16-year-old kid that drives a smart car the keys to a Ferrari.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't ride those 1000s then.
I think that. I mean, you line that up against some
but here-
1000s. I
and
mean, that
listen,
would have
here's
been
the-
a
here's the thing
freaking
about that.
race.
Just like he just said, if anybody, just like your motorcycle,
Yeah.
I ride a Street Glide.
Yeah.
I've ridden 150 horsepower fucking Dynas.
Yes.
But if someone gave me the key, I don't care if you gave me the key to your Toyota pickup.
Yeah.
It's not mine.
Yeah. Well, that bike is a bike, and I noted it as soon as I pulled onto Bonnie Oaks and started headed towards Volkswagen. That bike is a motorcycle that if you're not paying attention, very quickly get away from you.
Yeah.
I noticed it as someone that's been riding for 20 years. That
And I very much
Wow.
understand that. Like that's the new technology and how everything is nowadays. It's crazy.
yeah. Well, and the thing
And the
is,
power and everything.
well,
that
and the
things,
thing is with
everything
you,
is
though,
putting down now.
like I know that you've rode 1000cc sport bikes and stuff like that. But as a regular motorcycle every day riding a 1000cc sport bike,
Right.
that comes into a different play.
Right.
That comes into a different realm. And there's a lot of people that get hurt that way, and we've kind of talked about that. Me and Liz have talked about that.
Kind of like wearing shorts while riding.
Yeah, like our last episode, we spoke very strongly against wearing shorts while riding your motorcycle. Phil came in from Murfreesboro. Tire trip wearing shorts.
Bill, I noticed he's got his
hot.
Tommy Bahama Road Glide Special shorts on there.
Special shorts.
Yeah, but he didn't ride today.
And Silver Fox.
He brought that. He don't want to get the bike to get dirty after you washed it.
No, what he would do is he'd ride it up here and leave it.
That's what you should have done.
Yeah.
Was just rode over here tonight and just left it.
Sorry, Lou, I can't back it out of your driveway. I'm going to leave it here until it's clean.
Bring it back to the house for me.
Yeah, bring it back to the house, man. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah.
And a 12-pack of Coors.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have had to spend $110
Yeah.
at the store.
It'll all go to a good cause.
Good calls.
The podcast.
Yeah.
Not tonight, though. Trust me. So,
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
yes. Sit around with your friends and listen to this and have a good time. Or sit at work
Whatever.
and wish you were sitting around with your friends.
100%.
Listen to
whatever you
this. Yeah, whatever.
See, I've got a 43-minute drive to work, so in the mornings podcast goes on.
You can't finish the podcast, though, in 43 minutes.
Not all of them.
Do you skip ahead?
Nope, I do not.
How far behind are you?
2 episodes.
You're off this episode.
Well, I'm gonna go take a nap.
So we try to get another individual out here that would have been a first timer on the podcast tonight. You met him Thursday night. He was going to be out of town with his wife. Shout out to Daniel.
Daniel.
Yep. I'm sure he's enjoying himself right now, but as soon as he learned that we were all getting together to podcast tonight, he really started kicking himself too.
Aww. All the good
So-
stuff happens when I'm out of town.
Yeah, well, we'll have to get him over here to record with us one night.
Oh, yeah.
So he'd be a cool guy to talk to about old motorcycles because he's got a couple old. Shoot, what kind of bikes are those?
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
Everybody-
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki's. God Goddamn Kawasaki.
And Honda.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
What?
Why?
His wife.
Oh yeah, his wife has that Honda.
Yeah. Well,
Alejandra.
now she has a KZ1000, is what it seems like. Because every time that I've seen
Okay,
her so
I'm gonna
far,
give you credit just on saying that.
There you
Yep,
go.
there's a drink.
Woo.
Damn it the hell.
now he's got a
KZ?
Z11. No,
A
it's not a
KZ?
Z. ZRX 11.
Yeah.
ZRX, yeah, 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, delicious.
Is it?
Delicious.
So, in other news,
In other news,
the wise wizard over here is talking about another motorcycle.
Yeah, he is.
What?
That's you, Bill.
Oh,
what?
All right,
Who's
so
talking?
Bill has propositioned me for my Road King.
Wait. Like,
wait, hang on. Let's start
Like,
over.
behind,
Let's start
like
over.
behind a liquor store proposition, or like?
Yeah, I'm confused
Like
with this
meat bags?
propositioning.
It depends if they got. It depends if they got the right beard.
Okay, you're interested in the White Road King.
Getting rid of my bike,
Okay.
selling it, paying cash for that bike, and having no motorcycle payment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I told him that there was two in Cleveland just like mine for sale. Same year, same color, same bags, everything.
Here's the problem with the White Road King. The actual Eddie Bell that has his actual name on the title, although this Eddie Bell also could claim it, I guess, if he wanted to.
Technically.
Okay. Is probably not going to sell it
That's what he said.
That's what
because
yeah, that's what I said.
to him it serves more of an importance to go, I have a Harley in the garage at home.
Special edition. Special edition.
So that's, I mean, that's why
He's bougie like
pretty sure that Russell is his dad.
We're all sure. of
We're
it.
all
Because
sure about
Russell
that
would
one.
rather have the cash.
We're all Russell's children.
Well, Russell and Eddie, I hope you're flying through the skies right now somewhere listening to this. I know you're not. I wonder if they get in like fights. Like, you know how brothers like will fight each other?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like while they're flying.
I can see that.
It's like Eddie will come on and be like, I'm the captain. Russell, I'm the captain today.
Flaps 10. Don't
I
tell me
am the
what to
captain
do.
now.
All right, gear down. I'm going to. Give me just a damn minute.
It's like an old married couple.
The switch is right there. You do it.
We're sitting 6 inches apart.
Could you just literally not be bothered with anything?
I can literally reach over you and open the window on your
It's
side.
like Phil did to you a minute ago. Flaps down. Well, I don't want to now. I was going to, but now I don't want to.
I want to.
So, I mean, that would be fun, but so let's I guess play 20 questions. What's are you just trying to get rid of a payment, or are you missing having a Road King?
Payment. And I know the bike, pretty much.
Yeah. I know the bike too. The guys that put the handlebars on are kind of crackheads.
Clutch cable shows that.
Yeah. Hey, on the upside, if it did sell, it's got a brand new clutch cable,
Yeah.
brand new rear brakes,
Yeah.
new
fresh oil
rotors.
change, brand new rotors on the rear. Rotor. There's only a single
Rotor.
rotor
It's
Oh,
got
okay.
the
on the rear.
Oh, the rear.
it's got the hydraulic cam plate
Yep.
tensioner set up,
Yep.
so that's good to go.
Yep.
But it's not for sale.
But it is not for sale.
So, like I said, is it because of the Road King or because of the payment? You want to get rid of your payment, is what
I
it
don't
is.
want no motorcycle payment.
Ah.
Something I pay cash for.
Well, like I told him, there's two just like it.
Well, if you're listening to this podcast and you have something,
Pearl White 02 Road King.
it's a 1.
It's a 2.
Pretty sure it's a 1.
He bought it in 01. It's 02 though.
I was thinking it was 01. Because I was thinking it was 99, 2000, 2001. And then the 02 slight change. Because of how the cruise control engagement is on that thing.
See, I don't think that thing had cruise control on it though. I think he put that
Mine
on
doesn't
there.
have cruise control right now.
Yeah, I don't think it came stock with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Phil no longer has cruise control.
No, it's sitting at the house.
He's gotten really good at just holding his hand in one position.
I did. That's why I took 41 all the way here, because you don't have to have cruise control.
I mean,
It's a nice ride too.
you could still set cruise control at 80 while you're going down 41.
I mean, I could, but I didn't because I don't have it.
Bazinga. You know what else doesn't have cruise control? That FXR.
And I'm good with that.
He's fine with that.
Yeah, you would not want to ride that piece of shit far enough to actually need cruise control. I can
oh,
promise
He
you
says that to buy one. He's like, "How did you get here?"
So I just want to point something out. You were not standing there when the conversation took place. Phil was standing there with me. When we were talking to the gentleman last night, I can't ever remember his name. The guy with the blue shovel head.
Oh, that
though,
thing was so
when he
nice.
was going through the bike with us. You know who I'm talking about? So
super
you're talking about God. That dude's an expert when it comes to at least that particular
Yeah.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
And he knows a lot about shovel heads.
Yeah.
Okay. So talking about him, reference the guy last week with the 83 shovel. Okay.
Yeah.
Whose bike's a lot cleaner?
Oh, the dude that we don't know. We don't know either.
The blue one.
The blue one. Yeah.
Okay. So you'd rather have that blue one any day of the week. Okay. The other one, the guy told us how much would he sell his bike for?
12. He said, "I'll take 12 for it today."
When I asked the dude with the blue one, I pointed at his motorcycle, at the blue one, and said, I know this is your bike, but just asking you, if this wasn't your bike, because this is the best way to proposition somebody on that, and you were buying this motorcycle, where would you be at? What did he say?
He said between 35 and 5.
Yeah.
He said 85 if it's a really, really, really nice bike.
Yep.
But realistically, between 35 and 5 is where you should be buying them out. And that dude wanted 12 grand, and that bike was janky.
Yeah, well, I think that guy was full of it. He's also the kind of guy, when you go up and compliment his bike, the first thing that he has to do is start it up. And
Yeah.
rip
Yeah,
the
he
shit
did
out of
that.
it.
Oh,
He
yeah.
actually
Yeah.
did that. We complimented his motorcycle. We're like, hey, nice shovel head. And
Let me show you what it's so.
2 seconds later, he started it. He was like, you like that? And I was like, not really. We're trying to have a conversation
He
over
turned into Joe
here.
Dirt. You like them smoking tires?
It reminded me when I'm leaving the Harley shop one day, and there was two dudes there on Kawasaki Vulcans.
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
Yeah,
Oh, shit. Hang on.
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
So
Did we drink
but-
twice because you said there was 2?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Okay.
Oh, hell no.
So,
Sorry.
It's a big goal.
anyways, I'm on my Kawasaki.
Damn it, Kawasaki.
He's going to start getting us
I'm
for
gonna
this.
throw the beer can at Trey's head.
No, this is the last one. All right, so I'm on mine, and he sees it, and he's like, "Oh, man." He's like, "Man, I love it, man. I got one too. And then he immediately goes to fire it up, and he watch it.
It's the same one as yours.
And his buddy's looking at him, points, and he's just like,
Yes. So did you ask his buddy what his sounded like too?
I was pulling out of the parking lot. I couldn't get out of there fast enough.
That would have been hilarious if you went, oh, that's what yours sounds like? Hey, what does yours sound like?
Well, it's like we said last night when those sport bikes were revving up. I was like, Marcus, just turn yours on and let it idle.
Well, that was like, so Billy's been asking me about exhaust. He's looking at getting exhaust on his motorcycle, and he was talking to me the other day, and he goes, all right, so I want to get, and he knows he wants 4.5s. And he goes, so what sounds better? Do the Reinhardt sound better, or do the Vance & Hines sound better? What's going to be the best one? I was like, you're just doing slip-ons. And he's like, well, I might do like a head pipe too from somebody. I go, okay. So head pipe and slip-ons, we're talking about just basically slip-ons with a special head pipe. And he's like, yeah. And I go, they're all pretty much going to sound the same.
Yeah.
He's like, really? I go, little differences here and there, little note differences. For me, it might just be because I'm half deaf. Any 4-inch flow-through muffler, for the most part, sounds the same.
Yeah.
Any 4.5-inch flow-through muffler sounds the same. You're baffling, whatever baffle system you run in the different pipes, because there are different baffles, you can get different sounds, but then also you're talking about whether it's louder or quieter.
Right.
So, but you do have a different sound between a 4 and 4.5, and that was kind of the thing that I went through with him and showing him that, because to me, I like the sound of it, but the 4-inch has more of a tingier, higher pitch, which I like. To me, it's more of a sportier sound. He chose to go with the 4.5s. I think, Bill, you have the 4.5s, right?
S&S.
Yeah, which has a deeper.
And see, that's what I like.
Booming
I like
sound.
the more deeper, it's not obnoxiously loud, but it does have especially when you do about a 80, 90 mile an hour run, 6 gear. It does.
Does
have that
anybody
really
these
nice-
days really have obnoxiously loud motorcycles?
Oh, let's see here.
Yes.
Who?
You and I both.
Oh,
All 3 of us have obnoxiously loud motorcycles.
your motorcycle.
I don't know. I've never seen.
Have you ever heard that FXR? It is the
Oh,
most.
I
love
forgot
that
about the
thing.
FXR.
I love that
It's
thing.
literally sitting right behind me. I
No,
forgot
look,
about the
seriously,
FXR.
he goes, I hate that
Okay.
exhaust. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is awesome. This is awesome.
I can
also,
literally hear him in the next county.
also, you want to actually? So mine's obnoxiously loud. That's obnoxiously loud. Phil's is obnoxiously loud. Shannon's Deluxe.
Oh, it's obnoxious.
See, I've rode behind him before, and I didn't think it was that loud.
You don't ride directly behind him. Ride on that 45 like you would when you're staggered, because
Yeah.
then the exhaust is curved, pointed straight up at you.
Yeah.
If you're directly behind them, you've got too much space, and it doesn't work for
We
you.
can have 10 cars between me and you on the interstate, and I can always tell. I'm like, oh, time down, shift and leave.
Yeah, well, that was like the other day at work. Someone goes, "Oh, I thought you." Oh no, it was at bike night. I come around the other side of the building, and they go, "Oh, I thought you left." And I go, "You would have known if I'd left."
Yeah.
That's true.
So
And I wear a full face on the back of that thing, and it's still loud.
I paid good money for that exhaust.
You did.
You did.
It sounds awesome.
Okay, so hashtag humble brag.
Oh God, here we go.
No, on my bike.
Oh, jeez.
On my bike, I did the Bassani Road Rage 3 stainless in what they call a short. I call it a mid, because to me a short
Mine
kind of
is short.
stops.
Yours is
Yours
short.
is
Mine's
short.
is short.
He's a mid.
So mine's more of a mid, because it has the equal length headers like the full length
Yes.
exhaust does. That was a fantastic purchase. That exhaust is very
It's
loud.
awesome.
But I get a lot of compliments on the look of the exhaust, and I get a lot of compliments on the sound of the
it's
exhaust.
actually
I
already
love the
started
look of
changing
it.
colors too.
It sounds
Yeah.
and looks
Yeah.
great.
And that's what I wouldn't. I would let that thing change
Oh,
color.
yeah.
if
Yes,
it would-
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, but we'd still have to clean it because it's dirty as
Well,
shit.
I mean, you
right
can
now.
clean it without changing the color on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's even the heat shields up towards the top now are starting to turn gold and stuff like that.
I'll just
I like
let her
it.
go.
I love it.
Let me
I
tell you,
love
mine is. If you take the heat shields off mine, it's brown. It's not cool,
Which is really funny
but it sounds great.
that it's turned brown because your exhaust is black.
Yeah, I know.
So it's gotten lighter in shade.
Yeah, I mean, it will. Anytime you have something that's whatever color
It
it is,
also,
it'll turn something else when it gets hot
It,
like that.
yeah, it's never. That motorcycle doesn't live an easy life.
Yeah.
It just passes out.
Sometimes it gets sleepy.
Yeah, it gets sleepy.
I pick it up before I go home. Sometimes I get sleepy at the house. I'm just like, whatever.
Hey, Phil has a new best friend, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sam.
Who's your new best friend?
Sam from
Sammy?
the shop.
Sam's cool.
Sammy from the shop.
Oh yeah.
New besties. We're gonna,
So-
we're gonna do
I
wheelies
love
together.
Sammy.
Gonna be Donna Bros.
Oh, I don't have a dyno. I got T-bars.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to ask this question. Okay. About T-bars.
Yeah.
Would you say a T-bar is any rise with kind of that style bar?
I'm listening. I just don't know.
I mean, no, would you?
Would it say that again?
I didn't understand that question.
I'm so lost. I've had a beer. I'm still lost.
So, a T-bar.
Yes.
Okay. Look at the FXR.
Yeah.
Does the FXR have T-bars?
Yeah.
Even though it's only got like a 4-inch riser?
It doesn't matter. It's still T-bars.
It's a lowercase t.
It's lowercase T. Yeah. It's just a baby T.
It's a baby T.
You see, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do T-bars count when it's an 8-inch riser, or does T-bars count when it's just
Like at
that?
what point in time do you go, that's a T-bar? Versus, that's just a riser with a
Bar.
moto-style bar.
I don't know.
See, to me, it's one and the same.
See, to me, I would not call that a T-bar.
I call
Yeah.
that drag bar.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a riser
exactly
with a
right.
drag bar.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. At what point? Okay, so we call that a riser with a drag bar. Okay. But if it had 10-inch risers on it, we'd be going, oh, it's got T-bars.
Yeah.
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 So at what point in time, what height really
Yeah, at
of
least
the
a 6.
riser?
I think at least a 6-inch riser. At least.
Okay. But then the handlebar themselves, is there, you can't be too tall.
But yours has the 4-inch.
Mine has a 4-inch bar, but I think it's okay because you're on a 9-inch riser.
Correct. Like I have 11s and 2s.
So, and some guys like Shannon on his Road Glide, he's going to run the 6.5-inch pullback risers.
Yeah.
with the high bend bar, which is a 5-inch bar. And I still go, that's a T-bar.
Mm-hmm.
But for somebody that has a 4-inch riser and a 12-inch bar, a.k.a. that shovel head,
That's true.
that's not a T-bar.
No.
So where is that line at? Is it in
Well,
the
I think
riser?
that line is all
or is it in the bar?
appearance. It's all in the what does it look like? So when you look at that FXR, you go, oh look, it's got drag bars on it. When you go look at your bike, you go, oh look, it's got T-bars on it. You look at his, oh, it's got T-bars on it. When you see it, you know.
It's the look.
Okay.
It's a
So,
yeah.
so a T-bar is it a look, but then it's still opinion based.
It is.
It
But
is,
like
yeah.
to me, so and you and I we didn't know it because the question wasn't asked 2 or 3 years ago when we were talking about Dynas and when you were talking about putting T-bars on yours, but we seen plenty of Street Glides and Road Glides and Dynas and whatever that had the risers with the motocross bars, and we're like, that's a great looking set of T-bars, isn't it? Where I'm like, yeah, it is. And we didn't. It's for T-bars, and the reason why is because we looked at it.
It had that
and it's
look
like,
of being a
it's
T-bar.
Right.
Yeah, it had that look.
Right. Like
Yeah.
like he just said, if they walk up to mine your motorcycle, they're not gonna be like, I wonder what kind of bars. I wonder what that is.
What that setup is. Yeah, they're going to go, oh, that's a
That's
T-bar.
T-bars.
Yeah.
Actually, I've had people
Oh,
go,
okay.
that's a interesting handlebar setup. What is that?
It's just because you have that 4-inch, those 4-inch bend bars.
Well, no, it's because it's on a batwing fairing
That's true,
motorcycle. It's on a
Yeah.
street glide.
That's true too.
People don't understand.
Nobody's doing it on a street glide.
Oh, I know 2 people.
I know two.
That's it.
Two.
That's
Two.
it.
So the other day, on a Instagram page that we're not gonna push.
Oh. Hi, Lucas.
So seriously, literally, and he reposts every bike that somebody he knows in Tennessee,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was a Batwing with T-bar, and we have no idea who it is.
really.
I have no idea who it is.
So I just want to point out something real quick with Lucas. I tried to hook up with Lucas and do some stuff.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Bad lies.
It's not that Lucas necessarily shot me down. I think he was just nervous about the prospects of what I had to offer.
Yes, I agree.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. There was no
This can go
connection.
dirty real quick.
There was no connection before all this.
Right.
Since then, stuff I have to offer has been all over his Instagram page. I'm laughing. He's getting tagged from people I don't even know.
Okay, just for context, this still we don't
This
know where you're
still
going with
sounds
this.
Should I tell the whole story?
Well, you better.
No, you don't have to tell the whole story. I mean, you offered.
I'm not going to throw him under the bus.
No, I know you're not.
I'm not gonna be a jerk about
because we still. He just does. He didn't know what you had to offer.
I'll promote his Instagram page.
I know you will. Club,
Okay.
It's Club Style
Okay.
10.
So, Lucas, there's a gentleman out of, is he in Murfreesboro or Nashville?
We'll just say Middle Tennessee. Nashville
Okay,
area.
Middle Tennessee. So, runs an Instagram page called Club Style TN. Okay. There's a lot of guys that follow Club Style TN. They have regular meetups. They try to, once a month or something
Yep,
like that?
once a month.
So, back in,
It was a bike week.
well,
That's where it
I think
started.
I first tried to reach out to him before Bike Week.
Was it? I didn't know you that.
He started following me way before I even knew what it was.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I didn't know
So
what
I
it
was interested in it. I don't think I'd sent him any messages, but I was interested in trying to find out more information about this. After I met Phil and Joey, I reached out to
Johnny.
Club Style TN, the guy that runs the page. His name is Lucas, about wanting to do a Club Style TN invasion of Chattanooga. So have them come down, go to Nightfall, have a big party at the shop on Friday night, then maybe get with one of the local establishments to do a special Saturday night bike night type deal. Have them come in there, and then Sunday morning they could all wake up and go back home. I'm thinking his concept of thought is Harley Davidson dealership that I don't know. I don't know what they do. I don't know what their parties are like. Is this going to be just a bunch of, sorry, Bill, but be a bunch of the old head Harley guys that don't really know about club style stuff?
But
Okay.
they should see the trim that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he also doesn't know if you could just walk to the back where the shop's at and see the guys working on motorcycles,
Exactly.
their
That's-
bikes that are back there.
So
That live on the back
before
wheel.
before before I met them, there was nothing posted. Okay. After I met them and sent them a message, there was probably still 3-4 weeks of nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Over the past 4 weeks, we've probably been shared 7 or 8 times from our dealership, where people have taken pictures at our dealership and tagged them, and he's done a repost. Or he's seen pictures from people he follows, like Sam,
Sammy, yeah.
and did a repost.
That's cool.
So I think he might now be going, okay, yeah, maybe they actually do have some pretty cool stuff. And it was like Phil came down when we were having the demo days, and Eric comes rolling in with his FXR, and he's riding a wheelie up
Yep,
the hill.
up the hill.
And he goes, I wish we had that on video so we could send it to Lucas.
I did.
So, but that was the thing, because I mean, you know, you walk out on the stage, and hell, Lucas reshared the White Lightning Dynabros.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
It's
Bruce and Sam.
Yeah.
But like Thursday, when you got to the shop, you go out on the stage.
Yeah.
There's a fully customized Dyna Lowrider with a fairing and everything. TJ's new motorcycle.
Oh, I
TJ's
love that
motorcycle.
bike. Oh.
Yeah.
Sam's Dyna.
Yep.
Bruce's Dyna.
Yep.
And then Eric's FXR.
Yeah.
It's like, and then my street glide.
Mine ended up there later.
His did end up there later. But it was like, club style enough for you, I guess.
Well, I mean, it just goes to
Almost
show,
should have took a picture and actually did that.
should
Club
have.
style
Should have
enough.
done that.
well, it just goes to show you, though, I mean, the turn that dealership has made.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, you know,
Well, it also goes to show you, though, that next generation.
well, and I guess that's where I was going with it.
Yeah.
You know, shameless plug here for our gracious sponsor, White Lightning. In the last couple of years, I have seen, you and I and Bill, we've all seen an enormous turn, a 180 degree turn. Of
Yeah, well,
what
and you're
that
not just
thing
talking
used
of-
to be to where it is now.
You're not just talking about,
The dealership. I
yeah,
would
it's
refer
not
to.
just like, oh, yeah, that dealership's different than it used to be. No, the sales staff. I mean, just from where they used to be with what people used to say about the sales staff to where they are now,
Oh yeah,
different.
y'all have such a
Where where service is different, where motor clothes is different, where parts is different,
that
where
whole
the
team-
parties are different.
They are. I mean, that whole team. I mean,
The whole staff
You've
is-
got on your sales floor. You've got, Waldo. You've got Devin and Amy. They're all
yeah.
very personable people. And
Yeah.
I know
Well,
I'm leaving out a few, but
And now
those
we
are
got
the ones that I know.
now we got Craig. I don't think you've really met Craig.
And I think I met Craig today. Actually,
so.
was that who we were talking to with the?
Yeah.
Bald headed guy with a white
he
beard.
was showing us the
That's Craig.
heritage.
Right.
Yeah.
Very personal people.
Yeah, Craig's super nice.
So
guy.
you've got Kyle and Sam that are in the
Jathan.
Jathan. They're
I
all
know,
in the
I
parts.
know,
of
you looked like
service.
you were trying to remember a name. I was
No,
like, I so feel like he's trying to remember
I
Jathan's
am,
name.
and I was trying to remember
And
service
Ronnie's
department.
In the,
Yeah, Ronnie's in service now too.
service now,
And then Jennifer.
Yeah.
I mean, she came through for me. I mean, on a personal level, she came through for me big time
Yeah.
I
during
love
my
Jennifer.
whole wheel incident. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that was, I mean, she was in a prime, the dealership was in a very good position to really rake me over the coals on that, and they didn't.
Yeah.
And then, you coming along in the last 6 months and seeing what you're doing with these parties that have been, I mean, leaps and bounds better than what they've ever been.
And bike night.
The bike night
nights,
promotion. I mean, you have got to yourself in a position where you were, in my opinion, you were doing this stuff for free for years, but now that you can fully dedicate your entire time to it, it's definitely shown, and I think the dealership and the whole biker community has benefited from it. So what's that kind of the nucleus of all of this?
Sean.
That is your
Sean.
general
Yeah,
manager
Sean.
Yeah.
that brought all this stuff together. And the thing is, even if he didn't know jack shit about motorcycles. If that guy can bring a team of people in that do, in their department, their respective departments, that is how you run a successful business.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you're plumbing or selling Mercedes or Harleys or whatever. It doesn't matter. And I think that's what he's done really well. Is he's recognized talent.
The team y'all have right now is golden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, I mean, I definitely, you know, Sean, Sean works a lot harder, and I know you say it because you're in the dealership fairly regularly. Bill sees it because he's in the dealership regularly. Heather sees it because she comes in there all the time, and of course she hears about it, and she sees these people outside of work and stuff like that. That man works his ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
He works so incredibly hard for what a lot of people would be like, oh, that's a great job, gravy job, making big money. And maybe at some dealerships it is. But it's not necessarily at White Lightning. And he puts so much into it because he cares
passionate about
so much about it.
Everybody sees the glamorous part of it. Everybody sees that, well, Marcus, his job is to go around and, you know, have fun at bike nights and do all this stuff, and that's so cool. They all see, you know, well, you know, Jathan and the sales team and, you know, all these guys, well, they hang out at the Harley shop all day, and then, you know, the techs in the back, you know, they just piddle around. But the fact of the matter is the techs are overrun with work right now, just like every shop is.
Yeah.
The guys trying to get the work in the door are overrun. I mean, today, Bill and I seen Jathan doing everything that he could to stuff a tamale in his mouth before another customer walked up. You know, sales floor is wide open.
Yeah.
Motor close is wide
out,
open. There's a line on both registers, and they're just pumping out, you know, product as quick as they possibly can. But they do it well.
It's a great problem to have.
It's a great
really
problem to
is.
have, and they handle the stress
handle it very
really well. You don't go in that dealership. Number one, you don't get ignored. Everybody, like I said, really, really personable. And, you know, whether you're in there buying a bike or not, you leave with that experience. And it's much like I told Jennifer, it's the service story that you cannot wait to tell.
Yeah.
It's nothing. This is something you don't have to post it on Instagram. You don't have to run an ad in the paper. It is the service story that you cannot wait to tell, and it's what sets, I think, that dealership apart from probably everybody else in the game.
Case in point, we stopped down the street to eat Waffle House. What do we see? We saw two of the service guys stop because they saw a guy broke down.
So
two different guys at two different times stopped to check on this guy.
So we're at Waffle House, and there's a gentleman, not even on a Harley.
Nope.
He was, I'm not sure if it was a Yamaha or what's that other brand? I can't think of it. What's that?
I'm out of beer. I can't say it. Oh, I'm good. Kawasaki.
I think it might have actually been a Vulcan or something. Anyways, it was easy. It was easy to spot that it wasn't a Harley as you're approaching the motorcycle for most people that know Harleys. Okay. Lord, I would hope your service advisors are easily to spot those types of motorcycles, and they did. But we're sitting at Waffle House getting something to eat, and the people are driving by, and I'm like, look, there's so-and-so. Look, there's so-and-so.
Yeah, we were
then
like,
we
"There's
look
so-and-so."
over, and we see these people, and then I go, oh, look, there's Jathan. Oh, Jathan's stopping. Jathan's checking on those people, making sure that they're okay, making sure there's nothing wrong.
Yeah. And then
Jathan takes off.
Ronnie stopped.
5 minutes later, Ronnie drives by. Ronnie stops. You're talking about two guys that are in the service department that are going above and beyond to be personal and make sure that that's not someone that needs some help. Maybe they were on the way to the shop, just had a problem. Maybe they were just left the shop and had a problem. Whether they were on any brand of motorcycle, they wanted to be able to stop and offer any type of assistance that they could.
Yeah. Well, and that's the difference between the Harley brand, the Harley community, and everybody else. Because I can tell you right now, had the shoe been on the other foot and a Street Glide been broke down in front of another dealership,
they'd probably be like,
Unless
you shouldn't have bought a Harley.
unless it's one of our buddies that works
they
there,
would've laughed in your face.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would
I
have been
wanna-
zero help.
I want to point out something, too. because actually I asked Daniel about this, and I'm mentioning this to anybody that's with any bit of a drive to make it to our shop for one of our parties, make it to Bike Night on Thursday nights at Bar Watson. Okay, you're not going to pull in that parking lot and get laughed at.
No.
Okay,
Never.
now everybody knows who Lewis is. Everybody knows Lewis is Kawasaki. But when Lewis first started bringing the Kawasaki up to the shop, they didn't know. And people still crowded around that Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
Kazaki. Well, and it shows you. Okay, so what are these people here at this dealership, and really not even the employees of the dealership, but the whole whole group.
I think it's the generational thing.
Well,
you have a generation now that's there that makes up the big majority of it that wasn't necessarily raised on a Harley Davidson.
And they weren't. And
Yeah.
the thing is our group, our Harley group, now excluding some people, but they're assholes. We don't talk to them anyways. But
I legit don't know who he's talking about at this point.
y'all, but the
think I
people
do.
listening, they're gonna know who they are.
Won't expect
We are motorcycle guys. We have a pretty broad palette. Now, we ride Harleys because it just so happens they make the best bikes for what we use them for.
I know who you're talking about now.
I'm talking about a lot of even people I don't know. But okay, so here's where
I
I'm
think the
going.
individual you're talking about though commented on my Facebook.
Okay, so yeah, that's one of them.
That's
yeah.
one of them. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
anyways, but and to my point, that guy's an example, and I'm not going to say his name because I can't remember it. But that's how important you are to me. But back in the day, it was always Harley snobs, right?
Yeah.
It was Harley snobs.
After
And
you
if
tell the
didn't-
story, I want to point out so they know exactly why we're saying this.
Okay.
But finish your
So
story.
you have Harley snobs. Now there is a turn I see of Harley owners and Harley employees and owners alike, whatever, that if you roll up on a, okay, my Kawasaki,
Yeah.
Kawasaki.
they're like, there we go.
You said
Let's
it.
drink.
Damn
You
it, I'm
said
out of
it.
beer.
Hold on, let me fix that.
If you roll up on an old bike, or you roll up on, hell, probably even a new Goldwing or something.
I thought I was going to say
If-
Kawasaki for a second.
You just said it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
They appreciate a cool motorcycle.
Yeah.
They're because they're motorcycle people. They ride Harleys because they make an awesome product. They're not riding Harleys because they are, I got, Screaming Eagle blood or what that bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're riding it for all the right reasons. But they still appreciate another motorcycle. And in closing in this little rant,
I love your rants.
it goes back to that community, right?
Mhm.
So when somebody pulls up on a Rebel and it's their first bike or whatever, they come to a Harley. The anxiety probably, if they've never been there, is kind of high, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know if I should be here," because of long ago there was, if you didn't ride a Harley, don't come to Bike Week, much less come to a dealership.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it used to be.
It's how it used to be. It ain't like that anymore.
No,
And guess
not at all.
Not at all.
I've
yeah.
been to Bike Week on sport bikes before.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
just to point it out, Bike Week on an RC51.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I remember
Rolling
this,
through
yes.
the Harley Davidson dealership parking lot. I'm probably the only sport bike in the entire parking
were
lot
the
at this
only
point in time.
sport parking lot.
Because this was 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Because that's how recently it's been that tide's kind of turned.
yeah.
We're going through that parking lot, and dude slaps his buddy and goes, dude, that's an RC51.
Yeah.
Because it's that next generation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, so I got that 900 was at Daytona in
Yeah.
19, can't remember, the guy told, the owner of that, of my 900 now, the original owner, I think he said in 1980, I want to say it was like 83, 82, 83, 81,
Yeah.
82, 83. Anyways, he rode it to Daytona,
Yeah.
and the seat, the original seat,
Yeah.
was sliced on that bike. Huh. You know
Because
why?
it was
because the fucking 1%ers, whoever they were at the time, went through at every Japanese bike that was at Daytona. They cut the seats off.
Oh,
They just went around whatever venue.
I don't
anytime they seen
understand
them.
why.
yeah. It's like,
Well, it's that
but
mentality.
it is
Yeah.
the mentality of it. Yeah.
Now,
Which they're awful people anyways, but we're not going to go down that road.
Yeah,
to give some insight into kind of who I thought you were talking about, and like you said, that individual. I made a post about my motorcycle parked at a restaurant one night because it had a white BMW, white Mercedes. No, I think one was Mercedes, one was a BMW, right? Or were they both
They're
Mercedes?
both white. Two
Sorry.
white Mercedes.
Two white Mercedes parked on each side of it. And I was just kind of like, the immediate thought that popped in my head was the whole joke about, oh, look, it's another black street glide. And it's like, I was the black street glide in a sea of white Mercedes.
Yeah.
So I'd made a post and I said, lions, not sheep. Just kind of, and I made a comment. And it was more of a joke about the fact that I'm on a black street glide. And I was like, why blend in when you can stand out? Ha ha ha,
Well,
black
it's
street
like-
glide.
it's like
I know it's hilarious, is it not?
It's like rolling up to a country club with on your street line.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So
You're making fun of yourself is what we're doing.
So immediately, someone comments and talks about, oh, all three of them are junk and a waste of money and overpriced. And I asked this dude, or I make the statement about the fact that the last Honda I had, zero exaggeration, cost me 3 times as much money in 2 years of ownership than my Harley Davidson has
And it would not
since I
run
purchased it.
in the rain.
It wouldn't run in the rain.
At all.
It had all kinds of little issues that had to be sorted out on a regular basis. And he called bullshit. I'm sorry, it's true. Any motorcycle can have problems. Bill had bought a brand new motorcycle inside of the first 1,000 miles, had to have the heads replaced because they cracked.
Yeah.
It can happen to any motorcycle. Okay? Any brand, any make, any model. The problem was then he proceeds to tell me that I'm lying and that BMW and Ducati make motorcycles that are more reliable and more
cheaper
cost
to
efficient
maintain.
and less on maintenance than my
That
motorcycle
guy
is.
is living on a different planet.
The
No, he
problem,
is. He is.
the problem was this guy is a salesman at a dealership that sells all brands.
Yeah.
All
They sell
brands.
everything.
How stupid of an individual do you have to be to think that people aren't going to see that
Well,
and then walk into that dealership and go, I'm not dealing with that guy.
And the thing is, and this is my whole rebuttal to it, was so
He's a
as
troll.
a salesman. Well, first he's a troll, but as a salesman, with your real name, whatever it is, with your real name on this post and your actual Facebook profile, and you're sitting here bashing the same people that have the majority ownership of motorcycles in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They own more of Harleys
At one point in time, that
than any
dealership,
other.
that dealership, now that dealership's main brand is Honda. They sell anything and everything that they get their hands on. That dealership's main brand is Honda. But at one point in time, when you talked about motorcycle sales, not ATV or dirt bike or side by side, literally street motorcycle sales, Harley made up 50% of their market.
You bought your first Harley from them.
I bought my first Harley Davidson from that dealership.
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
something.
And I guarantee you that it wasn't a unreliable POS when you bought that one.
I never had problems with that one.
When they were selling it to you, they didn't pitch it that way, did they?
Nope.
I didn't even change the oil for the first 2 years. I rode the bike.
That is actually not surprising.
I rode the bike for 24,000 miles and did one 3-hole service on that motorcycle the entire time I owned it.
I miss that damn bike. I do. I miss that bike.
But now that was kind of one of the things we talked about with my street glide. Okay, now right now's market is kind of unique because it's kind of one of those things where you could almost ask what you want to
Yeah.
and get it.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
But my motorcycle, for what I paid for it. Now, accessories are always a wash. And I try and explain that to people, that accessories are always a wash. People seem to think because they put $5,000 of parts on it and then get $5,000 more out of it. No. You always have to base the value of your motorcycle on a stock motorcycle.
Yep.
Okay. So my bike, what I paid for it in 2017, okay, 4 years later, I could sell it right now and lose $1,000.
Yeah.
$1,000 for 4 years of ownership. I'm sorry if you sit here and go, well, you had to pay $500 for your full service. Okay, cool. You don't count your loss of service. You don't count your loss of tires. You don't count your loss of accessories, because that's part of ownership of a vehicle. Because when you buy a pickup truck, do you have it for 5 years? And then when you go to sell it, go, hang on now. I put a $900 set of tires on this thing. I put these mud guards on there. I put these new rails on the side of it. I put a bed cover on it. No.
15 oil changes.
It's worth what it's worth.
It's worth what the bone stock vehicle's worth, and motorcycles the same way.
Yeah.
The only time you're going to get extra money for your accessories is if you're selling it to someone that sees value in those accessories.
Yeah.
Okay? And that is one of the things that the salesmen try and push at the Harley shop. They're not going to try and oversell a motorcycle for what it's valued at. But if something is fully dressed out with accessories, they will try and get you to understand the benefit of these accessories versus a bone stock motorcycle.
Yeah.
So, and that's happened. I've literally seen a 1-year-old pre-owned motorcycle loaded out sell before a brand new motorcycle, when you can a lot of times get a better deal on a new motorcycle right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially
But
when you're financing.
it was the value of those accessories, because the person that was buying the motorcycle, they wanted all that. They wanted that new windshield. They wanted those new handlebars. They wanted that new exhaust. They wanted that new seat. They wanted all that stuff that person put on it. So guess what? You know what? Let's go this route, and I'm going to save myself $6,000.
Yeah. I mean, if it has everything you want, then do it.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
Well, and a lot of
to me,
times
though.
you'll end up buying that stuff anyway, so you might as well roll it in on the deal, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, I think the world has changed. People treat people differently. Unfortunately, there's some people, though, kind of going back to where we kind of got started with all that, there's some people that are not on Harley Davidsons that have been burned by people on Harley Davidsons.
Yeah.
They still have a perspective of someone kind of being that way. Case in point, Nightfall. You know, that lady, I don't know what her name is, but
Sherry.
she's the Sherry? Is that right? With the Rebel?
Yeah.
So she's got a Rebel 500. When we had the ladies' ride, she came in, she hung out for a little bit that day and went on the ladies' ride. She was shocked as shit that I remembered her.
Yep.
No, I didn't remember her name. I'm sorry. I talked to 200 different people a week.
I remembered her face though.
I 100%. I remembered who she was. I remembered her Rebel.
Yeah.
I even asked her, I said, don't you have a windshield on that one? She's like, no, I don't. I go, no, your friend. She goes, yeah, I have a friend that has one just like it, that she has a little windshield. Our bikes are twins. And I was like, yep, okay. And she just was completely shocked because all she saw was some dude on a Harley.
Yeah.
I think for her, it was kind of one of those stepping back points where she went, maybe there's people out there that are on Harleys that appreciate everything.
Well, look, honestly and truthfully, look who is riding baggers now.
Yeah.
I honestly and truthfully, I see more people our age on baggers than I see the older generation now.
Yeah.
I want you to do me a favor. I want you to watch.
There's still a lot of women on baggers, not just
I want you to watch King of the Baggers. I want you to go watch the post-race interviews.
Oh yeah.
Even the guys that lost. And you tell me that they're pissed off. They just had a good time.
Oh, they're smiling.
They enjoyed themselves. Well, I keep saying the guys. There's a girl competing in King of the Baggers.
she's
Almost
good.
like they just got off of VMAX.
And she's good.
So, but they're out there and they're having a blast. And in case you don't realize it, I'm not sure. There might be one or two of those people that race in King of the Baggers that don't race at all that weekend outside of King of the Baggers. Everybody else that weekend, they're racing the AMA Superbike.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or flat track.
Well, no, I mean, like, legitimately, 75% of the people that race in King of the Baggers on Sunday rode that track on Thursday for prelims, rode that track on Friday for qualifications, rode that track Saturday for finals.
Didn't Wyman a couple years ago, wasn't he in the American flag track?
He might have been, but
I'm pretty sure he was.
But Wyman,
He was.
that was the thing. Wyman won that race after running that track. I mean, it was like, yeah, why? I mean, why not win the race? He just went around that track 100 freaking times this past weekend on a Ducati.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Kyle Wyman can ride too, though. He's in that new Sportster video. Go back, watch that. Recall. So yeah, he's the one. If you're watching, if you go watch the Sportster video, the guy that's on the track, in case you're not paying any attention, that's Kyle Wyman. So Kyle Wyman rides for quote unquote factory Ducati. It's not a factory Ducati team. I don't think they actually call it factory Ducati, but a lot of people do. What is it? Wyman Racing?
It might be.
Anyways, it's Kyle Wyman's race team. But Kyle Wyman is riding the Road Glide, the Screaming Eagle Road Glide, 131.
Killing it too.
Yeah.
He's doing a
Yeah,
good
I
job.
think it took him a little bit to kind of figure out
Oh,
the
yeah.
motorcycle. But you know, that's like, I had somebody in the shop the other day that's not necessarily a Harley person. And we were talking about baggers, and we were talking about the weight. Now, granted, this individual has owned a Harley, but the only Harley he ever owned was a V-Rod. And the only reason he bought it was because it's a Porsche designed engine. Okay? Otherwise, he's been on everything else. He's never been much of a cruiser guy either. So, we're talking about it, and he's like, I mentioned King of the Baggers. He's like, I hadn't seen it yet. And we're talking about street glides and road glides and how much they weigh. I'm talking about my bike, talking about when I finally get to do some of the carbon fiber, I'm going to be shaving 50, 60 pounds off the motorcycle. And he goes, that's a lot. I'm like, you think that's a lot? I'm an 800-pound motorcycle shaving 50 or 60 pounds. Guys are riding King of the Baggers with bikes that are less than 600 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, and when I say less than 600 pounds, I don't mean 599.
Yeah.
I mean like mid-low fives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
It's
can
cool to
shave
watch.
It is
a
very
lot
cool.
of weight
I
and
love
get
watching that.
a lot of performance
You can.
for the mere cost of like $85,000.
Yeah. But, you know,
I just want to clarify,
My-
35 of that is carbon fiber.
and it kind of goes back though. Okay, so yeah, you can do all that shit to a bike that was absolutely not designed to do any of it. And before this year, you didn't have a choice if you wanted to ride that brand. But we are seeing the beginning of the change.
Yeah.
No more do you have to. Now, it's still cool to do, and I think it's going to... The King of the Baggers is probably going to stay in kind of a hooligan type race series or whatever, and it's entertaining to watch.
As much as it grew from the year before, though. I don't,
Yes, it's
I
pretty
mean,
I don't know.
it's not going to
Yeah.
be... It's going to be...
it's
I
not going to
think,
be a full
popular.
circuit. I mean, they're
It's
still
not
only
gonna be a
running
full
like
circuit,
6.
and I understand every single reason why, but it is still entertaining to watch, and entertaining racing will
yeah.
sell tickets. But anyways, with the turning of the brand, going in a totally different direction, this is exactly where I think we're headed. Now, with Harley, now you don't, if you want a really, really fast bike, that, you know, I assume that the Sportster is going to handle pretty well. Is it going to be an R1? No. But it is going to be, it's definitely going to fill that void, I think, of, okay, at this price point, I can go buy an R1 or a Ducati or any kind of leader bike that, you know, I'm never going to take to a track.
Yeah.
I'm buying this bike because for the horsepower. I know that it's uncomfortable as almighty hell, and I know I'm not going to be able to do any long rides with it, and I know that if I put a passenger on it, it's not going to be, it's going to be awful. We are now, seems like we're filling that void of like, hey, you know what? Instead of going to spending $16, $17, I don't know what it is, $1,000 for the leader bike.
Leader bike, you're looking at 25 now.
Okay, or 25.
They up.
They're
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
big time.
Let's go look at this Sportster S.
Yeah.
You know, let's something we could probably throw down some miles on and actually be, you know, somewhat comfortable. It's not going to be a road glide. I get that, but it's going to be a hell of a lot better than
I
that
tell you,
sport bike
I
you're
tell you, a
on.
lot of the
Yeah.
other a lot of the other half of the customers that you're going to see buying that motorcycle. You're going to see a lot of guys like the three of us that go,
That'll be a second bike.
I got
for y'all.
15 grand and I want something to play with.
Yep.
That'll be just a
100%.
play toy for
Yeah.
y'all.
I don't have 15 grand, but I do have 350 a month.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I don't know.
100%.
15 grand might be less than $350 a month.
Whatever. Let's pretend like we all got shitty credit.
Okay, fair.
But I do have shitty credit.
You
This
might
will be
about-
easy for you then.
It's not as bad as you think it is. It's fine.
No,
I
but
don't know.
that thing's going to be an absolute blast. It's-
No. So you said that earlier, and I just want to clarify. A blast was something made by Buell. They're no longer around.
Oh, my Jesus.
They don't make that blast
He's like,
anymore.
oh my Jesus.
Because they're awful.
Yeah, that was 500
You're going to
cc's,
have a lot of fun.
single cylinder. Okay, I'll give you that.
Smack him.
All right, so
This episode has ran longer than any episode we've ever done.
it's been fun though.
It has
fun.
been very
It's
fun.
been good.
I considered
And-
actually this episode running 2 hours.
When this episode comes out on Monday, it's my birthday.
Monday is Muffin's
Yeah.
birthday. Muffin is finally turning 21.
Finally.
Finally, turning
Finally turning 21.
Yeah, she's finally gonna be able to drink. Now this is about the time she's gonna stop.
Yeah, that's how it goes for
It's
most
like,
people.
well, I don't want to do it anymore.
I don't-
So,
do it anymore.
we are going to end the episode with a game, though. We didn't get to play a game last time because it was just me and you all cozy up in your office.
Oh, y'all were in the airport office, weren't you?
Yes.
We were.
We weren't.
We're going to play a game this time. So, but I have a very specific question. Okay, so Megan, Bill, and Heather, I want you
Yeah.
to each have 3 filled.
Damn it.
Do you
Come
want
on.
to compete or do you want to help contribute?
Fuck my life right now.
I like the
Sorry.
second one because I suck at the compete part.
Okay, so Megan, Bill, Heather,
Can
Phil.
we each get 2 and not 3? Then?
Yeah, let's just do 2.
You
There's
just want to
4
do 2?
people.
Since it's
I
4
don't care,
people.
whatever.
Okay, so each of you 2 motorcycles, and we'll just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Okay.
And
Give me some vintage stuff, Bill. Come on.
We'll let you start it out. So Megan, first motorcycle.
No.
Okay. then- well, if we bounce, we're gonna lose track of it. Trust me. So Field, first motorcycle.
Okay. Let's go with. Ooh, look at it. What is this? The Triumph T120.
Triumph T120. Can we get a quick picture?
Yeah.
I don't need it.
He's like, I don't need it.
So it's kind of because you know how they kind of go off the old vintage stuff. So.
Oh, yeah, it's like a Bonneville. Okay.
Yeah.
Not interested.
There you go.
So you just
Sell
that
it.
quick?
He said
Sell
throw
it,
in the
yeah.
trash.
Just that quick?
Dude, I've heard so many horror stories about the damn transmission problems in those bikes. I'm not interested.
Okay, you ready? You ready for this?
Go ahead.
You ready for this?
Oh, God.
I'm not keeping it either.
I mean,
I don't have a problem with Triumph. Here's my issue, okay? Wait for power.
Well-
If you're buying that, you know who buys that motorcycle?
I think somebody that buys that motorcycle is
Pretty male celebrities that want to be seen in the tabloids on a motorcycle. That's who buys that
I
motorcycle.
think the people that buy
Heather's
that
giving me the weirdest
motorcycle-
look in the world right now.
I think the people that buy that motorcycle is the same reason I would love to have one because of the looks of it. I love the
He's
look,
hurting himself
the
over
old
there.
look they've stayed with. I
Ryan
love
Gosling buys that motorcycle.
it. And you're right.
And that's a pretty
But
man.
I don't
That is a
want to
pretty
be
man.
pigeonholed into one person
Yeah.
in this city that can
Yeah.
work on that damn thing.
Well,
I'm
you
not
noticed,
interested.
you noticed I said Ryan Gosling and not Ryan Reynolds because Ryan Reynolds actually goes out and buys like Ducatis and old Triumphs. Like if Ryan Reynolds is
Yeah.
riding a Triumph, it's like a
and
67.
you know what? None the better. I wouldn't have any of them.
So, all right, Heather,
What?
come on, Muffin. For those of y'all getting confused right now,
One name. You have to call me one name.
her government name is Heather.
I don't go by my government name.
We call her Muffin.
Yeah. Let's do a GSXR 750.
Ooh,
I'd do that. I'd ride that. I'd ride the hell out of that.
I think I would add that in the garage.
Yeah.
I mean-
Especially if you told me that it was around about a 1998, 99 model
That's
or
probably
2000.
my favorite. Yeah.
For the GSXRs.
Yeah, with the blue and white paint scheme.
Oh, I love
Yes.
the blue and white
I'm
paint
gonna go.
too.
I'm
The
gonna go.
Strad, the S, Suzuki
Strad.
Strad, yeah.
I'm gonna go-
I'm all over that.
I'm going 04, 05. It could be 03. That the Elf, whatever you want to call it, Elf on the Shelf, whatever, blue and white. The Matt Mladen paint
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
setup.
good too.
That, maybe just throw a pipe on it.
Yeah. I just love the look of that bike. I love all those
I've always liked that
late 90s, early 2000 bikes.
That's a bike that I would just like to have in the garage.
Yeah.
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 Bill.
The old late 60s, early 60s Honda 300 Dream.
Son, dreams.
Okay, so that one's. I don't really design. I wouldn't buy one
I'm
because
riding
it's
solo
not me.
to not fall.
And that's exactly it. I would keep it and I would ride it just because it is such a cool, nostalgia looking bike. Yeah.
That's a motorcycle, too, that if I had, and say something started happening to it, it started messing up mechanically wise, and I couldn't get it fixed because, 100% honesty, at its age, that's one of those bikes that if you start having too many issues, you're going to have to either pay really expensive for new old stock or pay really expensive for custom parts. Okay? So if it got to a point where it was too expensive to fix, I would drain all the fluids out of it. I would clean it up to look super, super fresh. And I'd find a nice spot in my house to be able to literally, I'd build a shelf and put it on the wall. It'd be an
Yeah.
art piece.
Yeah,
Because
I
that
agree.
motorcycle was art when it came out.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
So, Megan,
A Triumph Tiger 900, a 1998.
XC,
Oh, the Tiger.
Tiger XC.
Yes.
A Tiger XC I'm keeping.
So I rode the 850, and I didn't get to ride it very far, but I did like the motorcycle, and it was very doable for me too, as far as seat height and whatnot. A guy did let me ride his, and I liked it.
I
Here's
like
my
adventure
problem.
bikes.
Here's my problem. I do like adventure bike. Here's my problem with that bike though.
That's becoming my daily thrasher.
It's European. That's the hang up with me on all those bikes. For the same reason as the Triumph.
When it
Try it,
realistically comes down to it, though, don't we only either deal with American, European, or Japanese motorcycles?
Well, we may deal with American, European, or Japanese. I only deal with American and Japanese.
Okay.
Okay.
Filled.
A 70s model, as in like a 72, 73, 70, Honda CB450.
Okay, I get into that.
Now, just quick clarification. Didn't they make two variants of that engine? Didn't they make a twin and a four?
I don't know.
I can't research that enough.
Well, let me see your pictures. I feel like they made a four.
They made a 4.
Because I feel like, so,
Have you seen one of those in a cafe style though?
the picture he has here is a
Let me see
twin.
it.
The picture he has is a twin. But I feel like I've seen a four. They called it a 450-4.
Yeah. Well, they did that with the 750 too.
So-
the CB line.
Okay, so are we talking about very specifically
Well, I can tell you
a
what I'm
twin
talking
or a
about.
four?
I saw there's two on Facebook Marketplace right now.
Yeah.
A CM 400. I owned one of those bikes. It was my very first street bike. Was a CM 400. It was a.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, it was an 81 model. So it's
He went
outside.
completely off
Never mind.
track.
Sorry.
He's lost. Okay, so CB450 twin. I'm building a bobber. 4. I'm building a cafe racer. I'm keeping both of them, but I'm building. them.
Either way, and I'm on board with you. Yeah.
I'm building them. I'm building either one of them. It just depends on whether it's a twin or a 4 on whether I do bobber or cafe.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, if this bike too, if it's a clean enough example, I'm not doing anything to it except riding it to bike night.
I'm still chopping it up.
I'm not
Chopping
doing
it up.
anything to old
Chopping
bikes
it,
that I can't
chopping.
bolt back on.
Well, a cafe racer, you're talking full bolt anyways.
Right. Yeah, so you're fine.
With a bobber, I wouldn't even be using the factory frame. I'd probably literally have a custom frame and just pull the motor out and
So
set
you
the
got a whole
motor in.
different motorcycle
Well, I'm still using that engine
using the brake calipers.
and the wheels. Probably the front fender for the rear. All right, muffin.
Okay, so I'm stuck on two different ones. So I don't know which one's.
I'll do
which.
both of them. Give us both.
They're both. Okay, I'm stuck on the sport bikes tonight. They're both naked sport bikes.
Okay.
First one is near and dear to my heart. It's Honda 599.
Yeah.
Yeah. or the Aprilia Tuono?
Keeping that Honda.
I'm keeping the Honda too.
Yeah. Aprilia.
Yeah, I love my 599.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. I love my 599, but that was the Honda that I put 10 grand into keeping that motorcycle running. I paid $3,000 for the motorcycle, but it was a cool looking bike. It was a fun bike to ride.
Yeah.
It was really enjoyable. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Bill, what you got?
Wait 60 shovel head Harley.
I'm gonna keep it and ride it.
He said, "Ooh."
Oh,
I'm gonna keep it, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it stock. We'll just go with I'm going to hang on to it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Whether-
I'm gonna keep it because I'm gonna keep it stock. I may put a little bit of a
Well, but to me it depends
bars
on.
on it.
But to me it depends on what model it is.
To me, it doesn't. And I'm setting my ways.
Early 70s.
Well, it still is going to be
Yeah, still.
dependent because you're talking whether you're talking about an XL or not an XL but a FX or a FL bike, kind of where you're going from there, those types of things.
Yeah,
I think it
gonna keep and
depends
ride it.
too on even like with the FL, whether you're talking about like the stripped down FL, like what Carrie had for the longest time, that blue bike.
yeah.
Or you're talking about whether it's an FLH that has bags and detachable batwing and those types of things. So, I'm keeping it. What I do with it, I haven't quite decided. But, and you said you're keeping it. You're not even going to touch it. You're just going to ride
Yeah,
it.
if I do,
You're just starting a full collection of
I'm gonna
both
clean
stock
it up.
motorcycles.
I'm gonna get it clean as a whistle, and I'm just gonna ride it. I'm gonna preserve it.
My whistle's clean.
My whistle's clean. What do you got?
A Yamaha Thundercat.
Oh,
Thundercat.
Thundercats.
It's a Thundercat.
Thundercats. Oh,
Okay.
I'm lost. You're gonna have to give me some
I
help
would,
on this one, bro.
Yeah, I'd ride it. Absolutely.
I just like the
Let
name.
me see that.
ride it every day.
Yamaha
Like a
Thundercat.
name.
So,
Kind of like what the Tenere is now.
hang on. That though, can I be a spoiler of bad news?
No.
That is not a Thundercat. So that is the KTM 1190.
Oh yeah. I really okay. That changes things. I'm sorry. No, getting rid of it
Dang.
for two
So-
reasons.
Dang.
Will you Google though a Yamaha Thundercat for us real quick?
Yeah,
While she's pulling that up.
I'm getting rid of it because I rode one.
You're talking about the
The
KTM.
KTM.
Yeah, but she's not talking. We're talking about a Yamaha Thundercat. She
Okay.
said Yamaha Thundercat. The picture was a KTM. I thought something was up when I saw orange writing on the case.
They're more.
I did too. I thought I don't
What?
remember Yamaha.
Let me see what you got.
That's what they all came up as.
Oh, I'd ride it.
What is it?
Yeah, let me see. What is that?
Oh yeah.
It's almost like a crossbreed between a
You know what-
R1 and a FJR.
It's like a Yamaha Interceptor, really.
Well, I'm thinking, picture like how you want to take a Goldwing and do Repsol. Imagine someone took a FJR and wanted to do like an R1 theme.
That reminds me. Remember in the
T-bars
episode
are
of
gone.
Forgotten Bikes, the RF 900 Yamaha made.
Yeah.
I bet that was the replacement for it.
So I do want to clarify though, this is a smaller motorcycle,
What is it?
600.
Okay,
I'm still gonna ride it.
it's a good looking bike.
Yeah,
Yamaha Thundercat.
Never heard
yeah.
of it.
Uh,
I wonder if it was a
it's
European deal.
It's Yamaha's Katana.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a Yamaha Katana essentially.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be a great motorcycle. I tell you, if there's someone out there, if you're looking, I don't know much about the bike, but I think if you find someone that has that motorcycle, if it's any way, shape, or form similar to Katana, if you're a guy, I don't want to be a jerk when I say this, but my Katana was a great first motorcycle. But if you're not prepared to handle a 500-pound motorcycle, stay away from it.
Yeah.
But my Katana was a great first motorcycle because no matter how hard I tried to be stupid on that thing, it didn't have
It
enough
did not
power
work.
Yeah.
to allow me to be stupid. But at the same time, for me and her to get on it and go ride 500 miles
It was fine.
was no issue.
Yeah.
Never hesitated to do that the first time.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
is that everything that we have to say?
I have nothing else.
Happy birthday
to me.
Yeah, we're an hour and 40 minutes in. Do we really want to sing Happy Birthday to Heather?
No.
We can't.
Hey, everybody.
We've gone this far.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Muffin. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, God.
And many more.
Thanks, everybody, for listening. Thank you for 1,000. We love every single one of you. Please hit us up. We want to know who you are. We want to know why you like us. We want y'all to send Phil the message and tell him, please stop trying to show up for the podcasting. This is getting out of hand.
Aw.
We're going to have to file an order of protection or something.
Aw.
Cease and desist.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.